And all chat filter, all messages. That's all I gotta do. It's Friday. Probably people are doing stuff tonight, so tonight might not be as successful live. But I'm still going to give it a try. See if anybody comes on. Like I said, I wait like 10 to 15 minutes. Just not really talking much. To see if anybody. Hey, Jerry. You said, let's go. Oh my goodness. I'm like, I know this has to be a nightly thing to get people in here. But tonight I really didn't want to do it. But I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Gonna have a schedule for a week and see how it goes. So, and I fell asleep for a little bit, but then I woke up. I'm like, please let me stay asleep. No, my mind's not gonna let me stay asleep. So I got to sleep for like an hour. Hey, Diane. Welcome in. All the insomniacs unite. I had a weird dream. I'll tell it when, like, let's see if there's a few more people that come in. Even if there's not a few more people, if they don't come in after like 10 minutes, I'll still tell it. Turkey Day is arriving soon, yeah. I know when I get to go shopping, well, when I get to order, I gotta add on all the things we need for that day. Which is gonna be expensive. Are you gonna get the turkey? You can't see Diane, then you probably don't have all chat on. Because anytime that happens, she gets hit for some reason. That's funny. You said, let's go. You should be asleep too. Oh, okay. You fixed it. That's not unusual. I know, Diane. Like I said, I always feel bad when you're saying hi to people and they can't see you. Um, I'm curious if certain people will come back after I did the rune reading or if they were too churchy, too Bible-y. Now she sees you, Diane. What are you doing tonight? Are you doing laundry again or something, or you just can't sleep, Diane? I keep on having dreams that creatures are coming and attacking and stuff. This was my third dream like that. But like I said, I'll give it to like the 10 minute mark before I say, you too? What type of creatures have been attacking you? Do you remember? I hope creatures don't start. I'm always doing something. Doing is my daughter-in-law's birth. Oh, today's your daughter-in-law's birthday. Well, happy birthday to her. Zombie like, but not zombies. Yeah, I don't even know. I can't even describe what creatures. I feel like they were like, the Predator. I feel like they were smaller versions of the Predator. But they were all black, but sort of had that type of head and shape to it. I might get discouraged from this live because not many people, but I think it's Friday night. People have lives. They're probably chilling out or something, or already went out and home tired and asleep. But I don't know. But like I said, I'll wait 5 minutes to tell my dream. It's not like a big. I think there's some things in the dream that I'm like, aha, that's what certain people get. But yeah. So I think it was sort of like combined with some things from my past, obviously, and then running from these things. Hey, Winter Moon. Hopefully today your system's cleared out from your chicken and you don't feel sick anymore. How was your day? Um, let's see. How was my day? I don't know. My days was just always spent thinking and thinking and thinking. Then my upper back hurting more because I was playing with my grandbaby yesterday, and that always makes it hurt. Stressful days, yeah, I feel you. Feel you on that one. I got stressful day. I know this Thanksgiving gonna be going on my credit card, but like I said, I gotta be thankful to have them because I spent a lot of my life not having credit cards and just having nothing. So I have to be happy they're there. Are you guys doing traditional Thanksgiving dinner stuff? I have, yes, well, a small intestine and colon with Soleil empty, and then I don't digest, so nothing is emptying, which sucks because oh no. Oh yeah, that really sucks. For me, I have the opposite. I have it where things go too quickly. So I can't most of my food has to be very like plain. You get you get to see my wonderful face. Yeah. That's why I said you're gonna do the turkey breast. Hopefully. Well, if not, we'll still have a dinner. That's why everything makes me sick, but I do it anyways, because I'm a bad girl. Yeah, and like I said, mine's sort of the opposite, but everything does mostly. You said no comment on the turkey, but yeah, I'm very picky anyway, but hey, Gina, I'm very picky anyway when it comes to food, but even when I'm not, I have to be very selective because I don't want to be running to the bathroom all night long or have any accidents. So it's hard to even look at food and be happy about it because I'm always like, oh, what's this gonna do to my stomach? Especially because I like hot stuff and spicy stuff, and that's usually a no-no. So, yeah. Hey, Gina, what did you do today? How's your day going? Holidays are rough for you. I mean, I imagine. Yeah, of course, it has me missing my family members and also feeling bad for that I have so much still alive and us not coming together. But I think about what I do have and then my grandbabies. I always think, oh, it's his first Thanksgiving. It's going to be his first Christmas. So I am happy about that. I just have to try to um, show it. Hi, Cherry, our protector. Binks said meow meow, Gene. Alright, it's hitting the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna tell my lovely dream. So I'm trying to think. I think we were like in a theater. I don't know. I don't know what was on or playing or anything, but all of a sudden these creatures came in and started like snatching people up. I guess I got that type of dream because I was watching Welcome to Derry or whatever. Hey, Mrs. Augustine. Um, um, okay, then there's this sticker thing popping up. But, so they were snatching the people, so we started, a whole bunch of people started running. And then I ended up in a car driving away, and there was like four other people in the car, and I was driving, and the creatures were running after the car and stuff. So it's like I was driving for a minute. Like, even when I went through, I would go through red lights, honking my horn and stuff, just so that no cars would hit me and all that crap. So I remember that. Then the creatures started snatching people from the windows, and I ended up at some house that was being built, so it was mainly wood, like it was just mainly just the wood. And so we're running, trying to get to certain places, but like I said, it's all wood and stuff, and there's still a group of people. And why did we get in one room and do a fucking human pyramid? I was cheerleading, like I was in cheerleading only for some school spirit stuff. It wasn't like official cheerleading team, but it was some school spirit stuff that I had to practice cheerleading and all this stuff. So of course, being tall, I wasn't exactly 6'3" then because I was only in sixth grade, but I was like I had to be at least like 5'10" or something. So of course I'm on the bottom of the pyramid. So I'm on the bottom of the pyramid in this dream, and it like collapsed from fear. So I'm like under everybody, but because I was under everybody, when the creatures went to snatch everybody up, they didn't get me because it was like there was only a certain amount of creatures, and by the time they got to the bottom layer, there was no more creatures left. So it was like, oh, good thing, I was on the bottom or whatever. And then, so I'm going throughout the house trying to hide and stuff. What happens? I have to go pee, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is there a toilet somewhere? So I'm going around looking, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so I find a bathroom, and there's toilet paper. I put toilet paper in the water so that when I start going pee, it won't be heard. And then I actually started going pee. This is the first time I peed in a dream. But I actually go and pee, and then I saw that there was either I don't know if it was a person or a creature outside the door. I just saw the door like and the doorway get blacked out or whatever. And then I woke up with my heart racing like a mofo. So at least I didn't get snatched up on the toilet. But yeah, that was a crazy dream. I thought the pyramid thing was so funny. Like, it was like because I was on the bottom, I survived. Let me see. Let me read back. So that was my lovely dream. I ran errands and got home at 8 p.m. Then I realized didn't drink water all day. Oh no, Gina. Gina, stay hydrated. We need you. You're right, Winter Moon. Oh, Mrs. Augustine. Gina, we need the chocolate river from Willy Wonka for hydrating. Yeah, so that was my lovely dream. I say haha to the girls that were on the top of the pyramid. That's what they get because they always thought they were so much more better just because they weren't tall or anything. Shoot, I ain't having the European the dreams. I didn't have no choice. Like those things scared the pee out of me. But at least I was like, oh, let me put toilet paper so I wouldn't just instantly hear the pee. But I'm sure if I would have stayed awake longer, I would have got that was probably a monster outside the door, and I probably would have got snatched up. And I know I only had a pee dream because we were talking about it like 2 nights ago or something. But yeah, that was crazy. Who the hell does a human pyramid in their dream to hide from creatures? Miss Augustine, I'm thinking no, but I don't really want to overload the bladder. Oh, you're talking about you better catch up on some drinking. I'm glad you got out to do your errands though, even though you forgot water. I'm glad that you did it because I know you said that was a challenge for you. Shammy wanted me to tell you all hi, and he is here listening. Hi, Shammy. I don't know if you saw earlier where my sister's cat Sherry said meow meow. His name is Binks. And then we have Coco, right? Coco for Gina's dog. But Gina's dog's probably sleeping. Coco is sleeping. Going all day without water is too easy when I'm busy. Shoot, I always get dehydrated now. Well, I guess because I take a lot of medication. But yeah, I go a few sentences without water. My mouth is like glue. Maybe if I was just going out not saying anything, I probably wouldn't be thirsty. Shammy's waiting for breakfast food. It's no joke. Oh no. You guys, we scared, what was his name? Larry. I think we scared Larry away with the rune reading. Oh boy. He was all in with everybody. Then I started reading the runes. He done disappeared. That's funny as hell. Oh god, really no pun intended on that one. I know it's weird. Maybe it's not, maybe that's not what happened, but wasn't he here 2 nights in a row or 3 nights in a row? I don't know. Then it was like, oh, you're reading that? People shouldn't be scared. Like I said, I don't work in anything. And like I said, I guess I could understand because before I started working in this stuff, I would be like, what's wrong with people? But I don't do stuff that causes negative in my life. I have enough negative in my life naturally. When I started this stuff, it really helped me a lot. Um, didn't even realize I went all day without water till I noticed my mouth felt like, oh yeah, sawdust. Isn't that horrible? I hate when I wake up in my mouth because I've been knocked out. My mouth has been open and I sleep with a fan, so the fan's just been blowing in my mouth for hours. And it's so painful. That's how bad it gets. It's painfully dry. Hope he is okay. I'm sure he's okay with he could be on his roof with his Bible. Let me stop, because that's not right. I don't know why that man didn't come in here. He came in. Oh, he came in late yesterday. Yeah, I don't even remember. I gotta stop doing that to people. Let me put this chat up on my computer. I hate that YouTube's updates are so stupid. Like on my tablet when I do YouTube, now they have the comments on the other side of the screen. And it's like, why do you do dumb stuff like that? My mind can't just say, oh, I can't, it takes so long to get used to. So I didn't even watch anybody today because I was so frustrated with that. Because I usually watch YouTube on my tablet until at night. So did you guys hit the live stream? No, I didn't. I was live. Do you ever get just like lived out? Like I was just like, oh gosh, I don't know why. I just get too overwhelmed sometimes for a couple of days and have to back off a little bit. But I didn't watch anybody's to comment live. I watched like one back and that's it today. Just feel lived out, I guess. That's the only way I could explain it. That's why sort of why I didn't want to do this because I'm like, what if everybody feels that way, like I feel today? But like I said, I'm trying to do this for a week straight and see what happens. Got a little goal. I have been lived out, but today I just missed everything. Yeah, but that was good. You were running errands and everything. Nobody really went live besides Irene today, and I was asleep when she went live, so I watched that back. But I don't think many people went live today. I'm about to check to see. I also don't have a lot of people's I don't have very many people's alerts on because I don't want to get too overwhelmed with, oh, I got to get to some place to jump on here. I don't want to have to do that. I haven't seen Jeremy in a couple days. He hasn't done a live. Dang, he must be lived out too. I swear that's how I feel. I know that, let me go through my live people. Oh, I know that Tasha and Fallon, they had just preparing for Friendsgiving for tomorrow. That was a 3 hour live. I didn't do that. Oh, BG went live too. Yeah, there was a few lives I just was like, I'll rewatch it. I always rewatch it, but doing the live and chatting and stuff, I just can't. Maybe for a few days. Oh, really? He's doing Vegas? Yeah, I just saw that Nate was live for a couple lives, but I wasn't available to watch him. Yeah, Diane, I see on my YouTube he went live twice. So he was live for a long time too. But yeah, no Jeremy. A lot of people I watch now do lives instead of videos, which is kind of weird because I never pictured they would. But videos and editing and all that stuff, I had to learn it back when I did videos. When I first started out on YouTube, but I don't think I ever get to know what video form and editing. To have to relearn one, I don't want to. And then even when you do learn, it takes so much time. It takes like 8 hours to fucking edit one video, and then you gotta upload it, which takes like it's just horrible. It's such a slow process. Winter really, I missed the Bantha music. Oh, you thought you were seeing things when you went on twice? So did you go out and eat anything, Gina, or you just ran errands and went back home? Eating anything special today? I hope this doesn't stay like that, where I don't feel like I need to jump in lives and be social. I got like 15 minutes of T's live, then I had to leave. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta watch that back. What else did I go watch? Not very many people. Oh, okay, I went on there so I could see the messages. I didn't eat anything special. I came home and made a sandwich. Okay. View your channel. Let me turn this. We'll push mute. Live. Live. Okay, there's the chat. Now that my internet's working tonight, I could see you guys on my laptop. So did you feel good getting out, or did it seem like, oh, this is just something I have to do? I'm still here, by the way, painting my nails. Okay, Cherry. You really ain't trying to sleep if you painting your nails. Last week when I went out, I bought fast food. It was brutal on my stomach. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know tomorrow, well, today, if, well, technically today, but later on for dinner, I don't think I have anything in the freezer left, so I probably have to do Uber Eats something from there, which I hate doing because spending like $20 extra just to get food, and then especially the food I think that they try to do through Uber Eats, they don't even try to make it right. It's always just like thrown in something because they know you can't return it. You can't really complain to the business because it's through Uber Eats, and it's not Uber Eats' fault that the restaurant's sloppy as fuck. I need to get an oil change, but I came home. Oh, girl, don't put off of that oil change. Shit, I ran out the house without. Oh, okay, get that done soon if you need to get it though. You can't play with the oil change. But yeah, I don't know what the heck I was talking about. I don't know, you guys. My mind is so jumbled. I hate, like, I just don't like that I start not liking stuff because I don't like very many things. And then when I lose the what are my words? I'm trying to find the right words. Um, oh, it's my Uber Eats, how crappy their shit's always, yeah. I think I finished that, so I don't have to go back to it. So thank you for reminding me. But when I lose, like, the will to do, like, to be even a little bit excited over something, that scares me because then there's just, like, a whole bunch of emptiness, and that doesn't ever turn out well. So I'm hoping this is just like a little phase thing that I just need a couple of days. Like the burnout, I had the burnout before, and it only lasts like a day or two, and this lasts a little longer. But I was like pushing myself, and today I just couldn't push myself. And I hope that this doesn't last, because, like I said, when you don't have the will to do anything at all, it's very hard to like get through the day and stuff. And my heart starts hurting, and uh, I just really go to a really dark place. So hopefully, the only thing I do is hope it stops. It's like this is something my brain does to me naturally, and I fought it my whole fucking life, and but it's taken so much away from me. It just robs so much away from me, and I really, really hate it. You'll be good. Nothing lasts. What do you mean nothing lasts? Oh, certain things don't last, but this just feels so much darker and deeper and stuff. Man, yesterday, I saw these, like, I don't know if they're technically sugar cookies, but they were like these Christmas cookies. I made sure they were made in America because I saw that stuff that I usually get my daughter for the cookies. I don't know if it was India, so I don't know, someplace where they do stuff with their feet and all that. And then it's just gross. So I'll never buy those cookies for my daughter again, which is messed up. But wait. Well, you have been finding the will to. Yeah, I have to go live for the past 3 days. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, I'm trying. Rise and fall. Yeah. But I got these cookies because I'm like, oh, these remind me of the cookies when I was little. I think they were like Archway cookies, and they had like the Christmas tree shapes and stuff like that, and they were small sugar cookies or whatever. And the taste of them weren't so great. It was the texture. Man, the texture was fire. I hate using that word, but the texture was fire. The texture was everything you would want in texture. And I ate that whole damn bag in one day, and I couldn't believe it. And it wasn't like I was like, "Ooh, this tastes so good." It was that the cookie was like airy and crunchy, and just reminded me of the Christmas cookies when I was little. And like I said, the taste was maybe a 4, but the texture was a 10 plus plus plus. Like, I was in heaven with that texture, and I had the dilemma while I was chewing it. I'm like, why? Why am I addicted to this? And I couldn't stop. And it's like I ate half the bag first, and then later on I ate the other half. That is bad. I will never get those cookies again. They will be a nice memory. Because I cannot do that with stuff. And I haven't had. I usually have. I usually eat a whole stalk of celery and a whole cucumber because the medication I take makes me. So I try to get the veggies in, so I won't eat like that. But I haven't had those in like 4 days. I haven't been able to order groceries. So yeah, that binge was bad. That sucked. But the texture of it was lovely. Yeah, you saw the 400 feet can. I didn't see the candy. I saw the cookies. What was the candy, Gina? Oh my gosh. I don't want to know. I do want to know. I grew up on Archway windmill cookies. It's like a spice cookie. Oh, okay. Well, my kettle corn didn't survive last night. Yeah, that's what happened. It was last night when I had those damn Archway cookies. I will never get them again. Like I said, they will be a nice memory of the texture and everything. But no way. Can't do that to myself. But how did they get the texture like that? It's like I gotta say bye bye texture. Hopefully tomorrow, well today or tomorrow, I get to order so I'll have my cucumbers and celery and won't have such a. The medicine won't make me eat stuff like that. But it's one of the medicines I take. They literally give for people that um people that have eating disorders and they don't have hunger or they don't want to eat. They give it to them to be hungry. That's one of the things this medicine works as. So just imagine what it does to me when I don't have that. It's horrible. That's why I try to get the veggies in when I take it at night, so I won't try to binge on something. And it wasn't like I said, it wasn't like a huge bag or anything. So I hate to use the word binge, but it was way too much to have in one day. Hey, I didn't even think about that. The candy was like a sugar ball. Oh, with coconut dust and some other. Oh, okay, I want to eat that anyway, so I'm safe on that. I just feel bad for the tin cookies because I always get my daughter that around this time of year. I don't know if she's seen any reels or anything on that, but I'm not gonna give it to her. I like those butter cookies in blue tin. Yeah, that's what I get my daughter, that one. But that's what those are. That's what they're talking about, where it's done in a factory with people just they don't they're just wearing dirty clothes and their feet are bare and everything and they're just tossing everything around. It's all nasty. So I'm not buying it unless it says it's made in America. It was like I have the marshmallows too. That's the bad thing. I got marshmallows for the first time in like a month or so. So I had marshmallows too. I really went crazy yesterday. But like I said, when I don't have my veggies and I'm mentally like this, sugar's like the only thing that keeps me going and it sucks. I'm a sugarholic for sure. Yeah, those are the classic cookies where that's where what they're making. So I can't get it for my daughter this year. But yeah, I hope this feeling goes away. I don't want to I don't want to lose momentum with this channel. I don't want to lose any momentum I've had with other channels because I feel like I'm part of a little friend group at least. I hope I don't think I'm friends with people and they don't like me. But you never know. There's and this end of the month will be 2 months without candy. Really? That's good. Shit, I could never. I know I could never go without totally, but I don't need to be having as much as I had. Royal just made in Denmark. Oh. Well, why do they show those cookies as one of them, I wonder? Alright, I'm gonna look and see before I buy it. Yes, that's probably is the truth, because it's called Dansk or whatever. So I'm gonna just look at it when I buy it this year, make sure it's not from. Where's the place? Do you remember where it was? Gina, was it India? Gina, I need you to help me shake your sister. We don't even shoot. We have touch issues with each other anyway. We don't hug or anything like that. We're both people that don't like closeness of each other. So there are other ones. Be careful. Yeah. If I get it, if I can't see where it's from before I buy it, I'll just make sure when it gets here that it's not from. Like I said, I think it was India. Yeah, it was India. Okay. Girl, you know we're buds. Yeah, I know we are. I'm just saying, like, other people that I assume. Of anyone. What do you mean, Cherry? Sorry, my nose is a little clogged because of just like I said, it's getting cold outside and then the heat just makes me stuffy. Anyone ever try potato pudding or potato cujo? I don't know how to say that word. Cujo, something like that. No, I never tried potato pudding or that other thing. You said each other. Oh, I meant the Av, anyone. Yeah, nobody don't like anybody, unfortunately, even family members or something that's too uncomfortable. Even though my sister had her stages where she had to snuggle with me and stuff, I'm glad she outgrew that. I had to be tortured letting her snuggle with me because if somebody's like that and they need it, I don't say no. But they know that I protest a little bit in their young age. We like each other. Of course, it's not from being, it's not from disliking anybody. Yeah, I know that's why I had to do it because I'm like, I can't, I have to let her cuddle. Yeah, that's why I did it. But like I said, everybody was coming and cuddling with me. It wasn't just you. I'm like, dang, gotta cuddle with people all day. Oh gosh. So I'm not mean or anything. I'm drinking water. I hate how my voice is horrible. I don't have anything like clogged up or anything either. It's just sounding like that. But yeah, I'm not mean or anything. I don't say like, oh no to anybody. Like I said, I think everybody respects um that it's hard to hug and stuff. I try to hug you there here and there, I know. My family is very touchy feely. Oh heck no, Gina. I couldn't do it. I mean, that's just like I said. It's if you're. It's just in my brain where it's just I'm not comfortable with that type of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like a nightmare for real. For me, I try to. People that visit from out of town, I know they always want to hug or something, but I try to do like a fist bump, like here you go. But eventually, I have to give into the hug. Like this, it's not from lack of love at all. It's just I'm very uncomfortable with that stuff. We weren't raised with care. No. Even if we were, I don't think, I just don't think I just don't, it just doesn't come naturally. It's just very difficult. Yeah. Wonder if we were raised with care, if it would have been any different, but I don't think so. There's a lot of people that are raised with care and still have that problem. Well, I never touched him besides one time, like I said, besides when he would like walk us around town when we were little, but after that it was just one time with mom died, I touched his hand. you know, and then of course when he was passing away, I was holding his hand. I go to family member functions, hugs and kiss. Oh heck no. Oh yeah, it is a Mexican. Well, I know I need Mexican, Spanish. Any friends I've had that I've always had to kiss them on the cheek. He made it feel wrong. I meant with siblings too. Oh yeah, he made it feel weird. Yeah, but like I said, I still don't think I would have turned out to be a person that liked that hugs or anything. I just don't think it was ever in me. The dryness of winter. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and I used to hate. Oh, you be quiet, chair. I knew you were gonna say something like that. This is why our AZ family reminds me so much. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, I couldn't do that. And like I said, it doesn't come from lack of love or whatever. I just can't. You're like me. Yeah, yeah, Jerry. It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna go for that. The testing for that. Uh, let's see. What can I talk about besides being in the depths of hell of depression? My grandbaby's so mean to me, you guys. When my daughter comes in here with him, she works, so he basically wants to be with her. They're very, what do they call it? I forgot. Both of them have attachments to each other. So he's very, just attached to her hip or whatever. So she was sitting down, and anytime I tried to like reach for his hand or something, he would growl at me. I'm like, you little. And then, so when I had my head laying down and I was talking, he doesn't like me and her having a discussion unless we're like, oh, baby, baby, like we can't have a discussion back and forth to leave him out for at least after a minute. He's like, hello, I'm here. You better pay attention to me. But I was laying my hand down instead of trying to touch him because when I tried to touch him, like I said, he would be growling or something. So then when I'm just laying my head down, he grabs my hand and he scratches it and smacks it just to let me know he's just so mean. He better get nicer in time. I just can't believe it. It's so cute, but it's also he's so mean. Oh my gosh. I have level. Oh, yeah. But yeah, he won't let me. He won't let me touch him. But if I don't, if I'm just laying there and not trying to do it, obviously he gets mad. Yeah. But yeah, I know I have things about me that will never change, and there's not anybody that has to. Of course, if there was a new person, they would have to get used to it, but there hasn't been anybody new in 20 something years, so I don't have to worry about it. My family knows how I am. Look, it's 46 minutes without any Larry, Tina. I think, like I said, we officially scared them away. Your grandbaby has he loved it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, really, he does. He is so mean. And he really could scratch good no matter how low his nails are cut. He just will scratch you real good. Hopefully it gets a little nicer, my goodness. Like I said, if he wasn't so cute, I would have been like, no, don't be scratching me, but he's just too cute. And he knows he's too cute. Yeah, he scratches and he smacks. Do I even listen to read these lyrics? Oh my gosh. Kiss my ass, Cherry, with your damn songs you try to put in my damn head. Especially that stupid one. All your stupid songs. Anytime you have a musical note, I'm just not reading it anymore. Yeah. He's trying to stand up now on his own. It's so cute. He'll be able to do it soon. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And those times were horrible too. It's just so weird how there's so many horrible times. Like the horrible times never really stopped in my life. They were just a constant. But the different atmosphere of horrible changes, and that's just crazy. Ignoring the musical notes for real. She likes, yeah, I told June he's gonna walk. Yeah, I think he is because he's really determined to. He's very independent. I don't know what I'm gonna do when he could do that because I doubt he's gonna want to stay in my room. He's probably gonna try to run from me every chance he gets. But now he does a fake laugh. He goes hee hee, and he's faking it, I guess, because he hears everybody else's laugh. No, Gina, he just turned 8 months, but he's progressing fast. Most babies in our family learn to walk by 11 months. No, he's 8 months. Yeah, he's already looking today. I'm like, you're so big. Why? You're growing too fast. Yeah, I don't know any babies that didn't. It was mostly 11 months was the mark. So, like I said, he's already practicing standing. Wait, what did you say? Wait, with what? That he's 8 months? Yeah, I know. Time's really been flying. It's been going a little. And like you said, I wouldn't care about time flying, but with him. He's growing old too fast. Uh, I had to remember with Cherry how stalkers are with names and stuff. I had to take something off. I had to delete one of your messages because of how stalkers. Oh my god, how stalkers are with names and stuff. Try to. You can't hear me? Can anybody else? Is anybody else having trouble hearing me? I didn't move the phone or anything. Oh, now you can hear me? Yeah, I was just telling you in case you saw that. Doesn't matter. You can name your pets and stuff, but other than that, I want to be safe because people are crazy. Yeah. Okay. You take your medicine today? Did Winter Moon and everybody else fall asleep? They're like, hey, we're going the hell to bed. She never believes it's me, not her. Oh, I was just making sure everybody else could hear. Oh, Diane's still listening. You guys, give me a topic. I want to try to make this until at least 4 o'clock to see if anybody new comes in. What could we talk about? Feel bad though when I think. Oh, you aren't. Well, sometimes I'm not speaking clearly though, because I get so. I'll just be like, ugh, and try to get words out. That's how I feel right now. I don't want to give up on this. Like I said, I feel like every time. That's why I always hate the word goal, because I feel like anytime I do like set out to have a goal and stuff, I feel like life naturally tries to kill me. You know, it just sucks. Like I can't ever plan anything out because of how my body, I guess, regulates shit. Just it makes me mad. What superhero would you be? Wait, what superhero would you be out of existing superheroes? Oh, out of existing superheroes. Uh, that's what I was gonna say. Wonder Woman. I always wanted to be Wonder Woman. I don't know why, because she doesn't really have too many powers, or anything. But I just always wanted to be. I guess because she was pretty much the first superhero I ever saw. My friend thought I was crazy when I told him about the 4 a.m. Oh, tell him we said hi and we're glad he's doing good and to keep up the good work. But yeah, it's Wonder Woman for me, I think. Gina, that's what our moms say. Yep. What would you guys? Well, Gina said Wonder Woman. How about anybody else? Free Jubilee from X Men and Buffy. Wait, from X Men and Buffy. Oh, you would be Buffy? Yeah. I think I would be Buffy too. Jubilee. What powers did Jubilee have? Remind me. I wanted to fly in the clear helicopter. I know. uh, what were her powers so I can see if I remember her? Yeah. Fireworks? Hmm. Well, I could Google her now since my computer's working. Let me Google Jubilee. How do you say Jubilee? Jubilee. Was she in the so just X Men like the was she ever in the movies or was it just from the comics and cartoons? Oh, okay. I see her. That's why I said, oh, I don't know her, so she must not have been in the movies. Oh, that ain't right. She looks like she would have been cool in the movies. They left her out. I can't believe how bad superhero movies are now, though. I don't even watch them. I used to be excited to watch them. Now they just suck. And like the people that are playing the superheroes, it's like, what the hell? Nobody wants to watch that. Especially Ben Affleck. Like, get him out of any superhero movie. He ruins it all. He never needs to be a superhero again. He doesn't need to be. He's like such a boring actor. It's like, well, on anything. I'm trying to think that I like anything he was ever in. I don't think so. Because it's like, I liked. What was that movie that he was the superhero in? I liked that, but I just wish he wasn't playing that role. Is he blind or something? Not Batman. I know he was playing Batman, but there was something. Oh, your Sparkle Addiction. Ben Affleck, he played, and it was what's the other chick's name? The one that was his wife at first for real life. She was in it too. You know I'm bad with names. I always give all these hints I don't know. I can't even look like I probably could Google it. Elektra. Yeah, but what was the movie? No, he played in Elektra, but Elektra wasn't his movie. Before Elektra, he had a movie and she was in it where they both were superheroes. And why didn't they do any more movies with Elektra? She was cool too. You said you hate him. I know he always ruins movies, but there was a movie where he was a superhero and she was in it and he killed her dad. And that was before she did Elektra. Daredevil, there we go. Yeah. I'll never forget that scene where after he killed her dad or whatever, then they had her preparing to kill him with that music and stuff. That was tight. That was cool. I think it was Evanescence. That was pretty cool. Gina, yeah. Yep, she does. That's why I know I can always be like, "Oh, what's this?" and just giving the hints or well the details because I don't know, and you or Gina will get it. Because that's how I am. I do not know names. I forget so many things. So I'm always like, the this and the that. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, Daredevil. I know a question. I only seen like the first couple Batman's and that's yeah, I wouldn't watch me too. The last few Batmans I didn't even waste my time on. But I used to watch um X-Men and a lot of superhero movies, but then they just got stupid. You have to know the answers. Yeah, she's like that too. For me, I want to know the answers too. I just don't know the answers. I know a question to ask because I don't know if everybody got to be what they wanted to be in life as far as career goals or whatever, but what did everybody want it to be? What did they imagine they would be one day? For me, it's always been a writer or a therapist. Uh, but I always, in heart of hearts, always thought I would be writing books and stuff. The Joker movies are good to me. I dug the last Joker. Whoever played the last Joker, what was that? Who played it? There was some Joker movie I didn't watch because I didn't like who played it. But I like the Joker movies. Even the stupid musical they had was alright. And even though I don't like musicals. But what did you guys want to be that maybe you got to be that? Or you just thought you were and it didn't happen like me? You will trip out about my career path that didn't happen. What did you want to be, Gina? I really thought I was gonna be some bougie ass writer. And thought I was gonna be given to all the needy and everything. Instead I became the needy. Oh god. Oh, that's wrong to say, but I didn't think I would be in this predicament, that's for sure. Let me go back to the comments. Anybody gonna put out there what they thought they were gonna be? I thought I would be a weatherman, then artist, then cosmetologist, therapist, a tattoo artist, crystal shop. Yeah, you broke everything. I always thought I would have a book store slash, crystal store. Um, never. I mean, for me, makeup was I loved it or whatever. I know how to do it, but I never wanted to do other. I wanted to do other people's makeup besides their eyebrows, so I knew I couldn't be that cosmetologist because didn't want to fuck with anybody's eyebrows. So that was kind of sad because I hate doing eyebrows and I'll never do them. Yeah, I still want to do most of those things. Me too, but not the weatherman or anything. I know. I thought you were gonna do something really related to weather for sure, and then you could still do all the other things if you wanted to. I did math and science all through high school. I went to college and then was pre-med. I studied at the MCAT to get into medical school. Oh, okay. So would it have been doctor, nurse? Did you finish school? Yeah, I thought, like I said, I think I wanted to be therapist because I always wanted to help people. So I did go through like a few phases of wanting to do certain things, but every time I pictured something, it literally was I could still close my eyes and picture myself thinking I'm like have some fancy high rise apartment and luxury and just could write my books. A picture of the desk and even like an old school typewriter. Now it would be a laptop though, but yeah. You're smart as fuck, Gina. Yeah, to get to do all that, you gotta be. I did one psychology class in in college, and I'm like, oh nope, I'm done. No, thank you. But at least I learned what all my therapists were doing all along in that one. I wanted to be a doctor. I just decided I didn't want to do it. Oh, okay. So you finished the first four? Sorry for my sounds. Like I said, my nasal passage, everything is just dry as hell. I know it has to be hard for doctors to do all that schooling. Now look what they're doing for nurses and stuff. That's so awesome. You go, Gina, Mrs. Augustine. So yeah, you have the doctor look, Gina, and look what happened. I ended up taking care of my parents. Yeah, but that's how I was too. I don't think that's anything. I think that's something to be more proud of than being a doctor because I think everybody should take care of their parents if they're ill. I'm sorry, that's just what children are made for. If your parents get fucked up, that's what children are made for too. A trustworthy one, a spiritual path. Yeah. So don't be ashamed of that one. My doctor seems like she's literally what? She Googles everything? No way. I want to keep her as a doctor. If my doctor started Googling stuff, I'm like, why did you? Uh, I would switch doctors. And my parents, I would do it all over again. Yep, because I had to take care of mine too. It's a hard job, but I wouldn't have changed it at all. I would have changed the outcome when my mom passed away if I could go back and at least be there, but that's about it. I wasn't there for hers passing, and that was way more. Well, both of them were shocking and wasn't prepared for it, but um, hers was worse for me because I wasn't there. But I think life did it like that because I feel like if I was there, I would have just passed with her. I don't know, but I still feel disappointed in myself for leaving for a little bit. I had to take care of mine too. Now my father-in-law. It's hard, never gets easy. Yeah, it really doesn't. And I don't think anybody understands it besides fellow people that do that. Because even when I was like in therapy for my dad, I was going to therapy, and when they heard that I took in my father, they said they stopped certain therapy that they should have never stopped just cold turkey with me. And they said basically, since I took him in and started caring about him and taking care of him, I didn't care about myself. So they basically stopped any treatment I was doing, which was EDMR or whatever the fuck it's called. And you shouldn't just stop that out of nowhere. And that was really crazy. I think that fucked me up mentally, for them to just stop that just because I took in my dad and started taking care of him. For how it happened, you couldn't have been there when it happened anyway. Yeah, I still feel like if I could go back, I would change that part. Oh no, you got sad, so you said you have to go. Sorry, Jerry. But yeah, it's rough. We'll try to get some sleep. Good night if you go to sleep. When I think about it, I was the more creative type. I should have went It's a beauty, fashion, and photography school. I think I stayed with medicine because my parents were so proud. Oh, my husband has 7 siblings and none of them went. Yep, that's how. That's how. My family was when I took my dad in. I had a little bit of help, but the majority was on me, and which was crazy because it was like my sister had him for a while, and she had so much help. Then when I had him, it was like people were just ghost. They were like, "She got it." Oh yeah, that's it. She this. I couldn't believe it. Even when he passed away, nobody had a service where I lived. Like they had it in other places that didn't make any sense at all. Not where he passed away, not where I took care of him or anything like that. Sherry, come back if you didn't fall asleep and we're still here. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be here till 4. But yeah. Sorry you guys had to go through it too. It sucks. But like I said, I don't think taking care of them was I wouldn't do it any other way. No matter how brutally hard it was. Oh, let me see if I can get my quotes that I always save on my Instagram. Let me see if I can get my Instagram out of here. I hope I'm not making people depressed because I'm depressed as hell. That's not helping anybody. Do I put my Instagram? I don't know if I didn't download and sign in on my tablet, it's not gonna come on. Where is it? What's that? No, I don't want that. Where's the Play Store? Play Store. Instagram. Open. Uh, unless anybody made me sad because those are my parents, yeah. But I already took care of my dad with MS and dementia and my grandma with bladder cancer. So I was happy it is us to take care of my father-in-law. Yeah. Miss Augustine, it's awesome that you're helping with your... Yeah, that is. I never mind you speaking on whatever you feel. Yeah, but you got sad and said you had to go. So I'm like, dang it. That's not... I understand, though. Let's see. Trying to find my saved stuff. I feel like it was warmer outside. Oh no, didn't you have heating problems? Is that fixed now? I hope you're not going without heat. I know your air conditioner was jacked up, but didn't the furnace go out a few times last year for you, Gina? I know, Cherry. I know. I'm trying to find my saved. How do I find my saved stuff on the tablet for Instagram? Why is things so different? Why don't formats just stay the same? Dang, I don't know how to do it on here. Uh, that's not it. It's this. No. Man, I don't know how to get to it. Furnace is fixed. I'm just being cheap. Oh, yes, Gina, don't be freezing up in there. I never, I never put mine when I would lived alone. I never put mine above 68 because I know how expensive it is. Hey, sweet Liz, welcome in. I'm alright. How are you? Tap your profile pic. Oh, I know it's a bit filling. Yeah, in the winter. Ugh. Hold on. Okay, profile pic. 3 horizontal lines. It's going so slow. This internet really makes me mad. Get invited, yeah, I feel you, sweet Liz. Okay. Thank you, I found it. Saved. But let's see if it's gonna be... When my dad had dementia, he would introduce everyone to my mom as his bride. Oh my god. It was so sweet, yeah. It won't refresh my saved ones. Isn't that crazy how this tablet just decides to do what the hell it wants to do? Or no, it's saying there's no... But when I go to find my content, click on it. You're welcome. Okay, I'll listen and don't talk, Maggie. Oh, you're gonna listen, you said? It's not working anyway. I'll just read some of the things I wrote, I guess. If I could find a good one. Oh, okay. Coco just woke up and burped in your face. Oh no. Uh, my dad thought he was married to my friend's mom. Oh my goodness. Alright, Cherry. I'm trying to think. Let me read this. I says I'm only reading this because it has the word cheerleader in it, and my dream was about being that cheerleader pyramid thing. Listening, not typing. I don't know why. I guess because my stepmom left and my friend's mom was who we remembered. Oh, okay. My dad would go up to random young women and say it was his old teacher. Oh my goodness. I know that has to be a lot for them not to remember and stuff because it's a lot when they remember. I couldn't really imagine how it would be if I had to deal with that. This one says because I pulled the self rune. So I'm just gonna read over some of my writing that I put on Instagram. It's always reflects the day, but then that reflects the past and all that stuff. So this one is going off the rune of thyself that I picked the day I guess I wrote it. And it says, we eventually have to be our own cheerleader. Yay, you didn't die today. Shake your pom poms. We are our worst enemies. I've been called several fucked up ass names in my lifetime. So much I don't relate to any of my names. I feel so disconnected. But no matter how much of what others said destroyed me, the things I tell myself every day murders me in ways worse than any other could ever. I still wait for you, love, but not the love of another. Gotta build that love from within. So, yes, jump in the air and do a split. You are surviving the impossible. And if no one tells you this today or night, just know I'm telling you right now, I love you. So that's something I wrote. My dad woke up to, oh yeah, I read, wait, his old teachers, was that the last message that came in? Terry said beautiful. Oh, you guys are hyping me up. But that's why I said I want to form some of these things. Let me see. I'm going to try to read a few of them. Uh, thank you for sharing. Oh, thank you guys for listening. Because it's hard to be this vulnerable. But I feel like if I start reading a few things, I might start writing more and start forming it into something. I'm going to go way back like when I wrote longer things. That was a professional poem? Really? I've been thinking of journaling to help. Yeah, that's that with grieving my mom. That's a good thing to do, Gina. I want to go back to the times where I was in my apartment scared as fuck. Okay, let's see what this one is. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna just read it and see where it goes. So, um, it says I've had to say R.I.P. to too many people, places, things, body parts, vision, stability, independence, friendship, lovers, health, just most of my life. Shit, just most things I never could imagine would be gone before I hit the big 50 this year. Like fucking hell, man. God. And I always tell myself I didn't push hard enough. If I did, I wouldn't be in this position, right? No, no. I pushed until life just took away the ability to do shit. So now I push myself to make believe that something will turn out right. I have to pretend because I never felt the all right part. But damn it, I don't know. With what I have left, I hope to live to see days and that the energy shifts don't actually go to shit. Like, look what's happening. How are you not terrified in all of this shit? I just want to feel good and settled. I don't want to have to fight through every second of the day. No more added tragedies. Healing while still in the midst of tragedy feels insane because I know healing doesn't actually lead to a type of relief I need. Not in all this pain, just insane. I'm smarter to not keep on getting hurt by people. Forever the hermit, and that really sucks, but it's still healing. P.S. But yes, it still sucks again. Like it sucks, it sucks, it sucks. You're so good with words. Oh my gosh, I think I suck with words. I don't know if I could zoom this in to read it. Because I don't think I. This was like a poem I think I wrote for my sister. Oh, I can't. It's so. I don't know about that one. I wish I wrote it. I wrote it under the thing instead of just a picture of it. This is what people want to hear, not the bullshit. Yeah. As a person who loves with words, trust me, you don't suck. Thank you. You're gifted. To use my mom's favorite word, profound. Oh, you guys are sweet. Alright, this thing. Let me go. Just trying to find one more. One more, and then I'm done being mushy now. But PC. I'm trying to find like a longer. Oh, this one got my cat in it. Right, I'm scrolling all through. Sorry for the pause. But I want to get to when I lived in that horrible apartment to see something I wrote. Ouch. I can relate. People always told me how you are so strong and positive after everything you have been through. But to me, I felt weak and sad. But it was just me living life like everyone else. Yeah, that is very true, Mrs. Augustine. Or they think I'm getting back to. No, it's still got to be. This says 2024. No, I gotta go back still. I'm just going back. Whoever has the Instagram, add me so you guys can read my stuff. Well, the people I know I'll accept, not stalkers. That's why I had to private my Instagram because I had too many stalkers. Let's go back. Nope, dang it. What is your IG? My IG is it's still mental makeup, but it has nons in front of it. NONS, then mental makeup. So it's still one word, but it's Non's Mental Makeup. NONS Mental Makeup. Yeah, if somebody, if you guys' name aren't the same, that it's like the handles aren't the same as YouTube, just send me a message and say, hey, this is somebody from YouTube. And if I know who you are, I'll accept your request. I've heard that from your earlier videos. What, my Instagram handle? Or Nons? Yeah, that's what people call me. I stick with mental makeup because even Nons I'm disconnected with. Like, I'm so disconnected with just all the names anybody ever called me. I don't know if one day I'll feel like changing it to something. But for now, even Nons annoys me. But yeah, that's the beginning of it. And then mental makeup. Okay, let's see. I'll read this one. Uh, I don't mind Pony from you, but not every. That's not gonna be. That's not gonna be my official name. I don't know what my official name will be. Um, I don't know. I feel like it's just gonna be a blank space if I could have it there. This is another writing. This is another thing I wrote for. Uh, from the Rune of Self-Interest. It says, because anytime I used to read my rune in the past, I used to be alone, so I would always write what rune I pulled and what reading I got from myself, not just the book. So it says, the Rune of Self-Interest. It took crippling illnesses for me to have to cut people off. I couldn't give them anything I had. I couldn't give them everything I had, and I got nothing in return. I suffered so much actively trying to keep them in my life because I care about their well-being. They never cared about mine. Hard hit. The only thing the only thing it took was me to stop texting or calling, then crickets. That showed there that showed there that I was the only one putting effort in. It took me years to not cry about it. But it has to be okay because I'm honestly too sick. I wish it didn't have to be illness that opened up my eyes, but I'm glad I didn't spend my entire life being blind to this. Even though it feels like my life is over, I'm working on loving myself in the condition that I'm in. I'm working on not letting anyone in unless they show they aren't selfish. I am too okay with being alone. So I'm slowly putting myself out there in the digital world once again. In the digital world once again. Still stay in small circles because I could easily get overwhelmed. I'm working on believing that I am worthy of love. Even if I have yet to feel a person in love with me, it will be okay if I end up just loving me. I just want to love me. I try every day. Believe that you are good enough. Please don't let others take you down. Yeah, that was another thing. My niece and I were just talking about one-sided relationships. Oh, you were sad about thinking I didn't. I never told you not to. I never told you to stop calling me Pony. You just stopped that. Yeah, that's all. All my, like I said, all my friendships were. All most of my relationships with my family was. I literally just had to stop. I never had to tell a person to stop calling me. I just had to stop texting and calling. And that ended the relationships because nobody put an effort in to call or text me. We love you. Thank you for being here for us. Thank you guys for being here for me too. It really helps. I was trying to find a actual constructed poem on here, but my internet's going too damn slow. And I don't know what. Like I said, when I write, it's just like I'm writing in my journal. I don't try to write a poem. That's why everybody should just write, let your hand write free and see what comes out. Yeah, I'm gonna stop looking back in the stuff because I see my cat and I'm starting to get sad. I'm like, oh, I was trying to go back, but this thing's going too slow. I'm such a jabberjaw that my neighbor called me last week and we were on the phone for 5 hours. Wow. That day I probably did go on YouTube. Didn't go? Oh, you did go on YouTube. I was done. Oh, didn't go on YouTube. Yeah. I don't, like I said, my world's so closed off. I don't even know. If a neighbor was to say even hi to me, I would be like, please don't. I would look at them and be like, please, I don't know you. Okay, I'll just read this one last thing. And then we'll be done with my jibber jabber of my writing. But like I said, I want to pick a lot of the stuff out that I wrote and my poetry and combined it in a book. I just, like I said, even if it's just constructed for me, I hope I could get there before I croak. This one says, um, I am a creature of the night. I hiss at the day. I have to be totally secluded. My heart just always beats opposite of everyone's. When you spend your whole life wishing for company but never fitting in, it's like you start a routine to learn to live without people. Then routine becomes facts. Facts you can't break because your heart depends on the now, on that now. You can't want people. You might feel like you need them for moments, but then you find yourself in less moments of need. Solitude equals survival for me. So best believe I hold space and share what little time I have left for those who truly hold space for me. Reciprocation is all I ask for. It's all I need. My precious ones are exactly that. I'll never take them for granted. So even though I lived like a vampire, I'll never forget. I'll never be sucking anyone's blood. Emotional vampire, I thought was always me. Come to find out, you were the one. You were the emotional vampire. You dirty bitch. No, I didn't put you dirty bitch. Let me stop. Alright, let me get off here. I'm getting too sad looking at my cat. But yeah, I always thought I was the needy one. I was always the emotional vampire. And then it just turns out these people were sucking the life out of me. Shit. That's me. I talked to my brother and sister on the phone for hours. Dirty beep. That's why it's just like so crazy to always put myself down. But I'm like, nobody, everybody always needed me something for something way greater than I needed them for. But it was always like, I'm the problem. Like, what the fuck? You like the ad lib? That I should start adding that shit in there too. Like when I do it over again, like you dirty bitch, you were the emotional vampire. I'm the cool vampire. I don't need to feed off anybody's energy. Yeah. But see how I say my stuff, like even if it's those weren't poems, those were like little just things I wrote out. Never planned or anything. But I can't read poems like how people, how people do, like when you hear poets read, they have that sort of rhythm, I've never been able to pick up on that, and I wouldn't want to anyway. Like I don't like um being like everybody else, so I wouldn't want to do that, but I do need to emphasize like when like something a sentence is ending instead of have it all running all together. I would like to practice that, but like I said, for me to do that would actually mean for me to have to have like a professional help me with that, and I don't know if there's even people like that. This online community is so new to me, but I'm really loving it. Yeah, like I said, for me, I get sad when there's certain people fall out of the loop of the friends and stuff like that, and then you just don't, you want to trust people, but you always have to be careful. It's like for me, you guys see me, even though I've been doing the voice chats or whatever, you could still go and see me live and know, hey, that's me. I'm not pretending to be anybody or anything like that. But not everybody's like that. A lot of people don't do YouTube. They're just, in the comments, so you don't really know how they are, or if they're just like faking to be somebody. And I'm not talking about anybody in this chat tonight. I'm just saying, like in general, you're like, dang, is everybody truly how they seem online? I think you do really good. I still, for me, I don't know. Maybe I just don't know how other people hear me because I always put myself down. So I want to be able to be more confident because, like I said, I have a whole bunch of things that I've written that could form more than one book. It's just that I got to feel confident enough to do it. And like I said, I just want to form a book. You could do it on Amazon or something and pay for it. And then to just have it in front of me. That would be so cool. Yeah, it is weird to see new people come in and regulars go, yeah. And then it's like, can you trust a new person? But and then there's just people, like I said, I'm not talking about people in the chat. I'm not even talking about people that are listening in because I know there are sincerely people that listen in that cannot communicate, that do have to stay silent, and I understand it completely, for sure. I appreciate you guys watching and liking, my videos. But for the other people that just listen in just to get little tidbits and stuff, y'all are crazy and stalkers and need to stop. For real. But you can't prevent that, because it's an open station. But like I said, at least like my shit. Today I didn't get any. Uh, there was like two people that were out. It was probably the silent viewers that didn't mean anything. But at least like my video so I could get up into the double digits. Tonight I didn't. I got 7 likes, but that's still cool. Like I said, I think I still did what I set out to do, and like I said, I hope I could do this for a week, and after that week, I'll determine what if this is gonna turn into anything at all. I think so. We'll never understand the troll. Yeah, I don't understand the troll. Dang, I should have said nothing. People left. I should have shut the fuck up. I know the people that left were the good people. The bad people still want to hear and listen in. Uh, but what was I gonna say? Oh, I'll never understand. I don't have um time. No matter if I'm sick and laying in bed all day and have nothing to do, I still don't have time to listen to somebody that I don't enjoy. You know, like my mind doesn't. I can't accept that, and I don't. Sometimes I watch people to try to understand them, like that's it. But I would never. I'm never trolling or anything like that. Like, why would you want to set out to hurt somebody? You know, I'm not that type of person anyway. But I also believe in karma. So you put shit out there, you're gonna get shit back. You know, like what the heck? But yeah, it's hard to trust this process and experience. And then at night, I always get way more hyper. So if somebody's live and stuff, I'll say something that I regret it instantly because I'm more hyper and willing to put myself out there at night because I am a night creature for sure. I was in a live where this little girl was allowed allowed to come in and she just started lying on me because I asked her age. What was she saying about you? What the heck? I know people that have teenagers in their lives and they know it and they talk about it. How aren't they getting in trouble? Because before you go into a live, it says it has to be no kids or you can't go live with comments. They take your comments off. Nobody could comment if you say it's for children. So you literally have to agree every time you go live, it's no kids. But I'm sure a lot of people don't know that. Dang. She said she was gonna call up me because I was being rude and mean. Oh, wow. The host didn't know that no teenagers could be in there? Shoot. Better remind them. Well, I guess they would know. Like I said, every time you go live, you have to agree to that. They need to put that out there though. That YouTube makes you not let people in. Let like you said, at least the teenagers or whatever. The little kids, they need to be doing something else. Gina, you need to. Do you like stationery? Like, do you like notebooks and pens and stuff? I love them, so I'm always writing in them. But you should start to journal. That I'm telling you, that would help because even if you don't, you just hold the pen in your hand and the paper in front of you. Sometimes it just naturally comes out. I don't have social media. I just have y'all. Yeah, a lot of people don't have social media. I don't fuck with. I do Instagram but it's like I said, I have it closed off to a lot of people. It's not open. And I have a TikTok, but I don't do anything on that. I watch it sometimes. But and then Facebook. I don't really fuck with Facebook that much anymore. I have one, but it's not like I'm really doing anything on that. But that's why it's hard to keep communication with people that don't have social media. Because if you don't have Instagram and stuff, it's like sometimes I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Gina, guess what happened here?" And we could talk about it, or whatever. But nothing's been happening on the online lately. I thought about writing down all the visits from my parents in my dreams. Yeah, that would be a good thing. When I was reading over what I would read tonight, I see that I wrote about things I forgot about, like I wrote about reading tarot in a dream with my mom and stuff like that. So I forget about so much that when I go back, it's like I'm reading somebody else's life and it's mine. And it's always good, sort of, to refresh my mind. So you definitely should start doing that. Come on, could we get at least up to 10 likes tonight before I get off here? We got 7. I was trying to always reach the double digits in there. That's why my name keeps coming up, Mr. Augustine, because this is our email. Oh, okay. Because this has been for years now. You could change though, if you wanted to. You would go in on YouTube, and because who knows if YouTube's gonna change people's names back, because on some they have it. On some lives that I watch, they have it back to normal, but um, a lot of them it's still the ad. But you could go in yourself if you wanted to change it and just change your handle to Mrs. Augustine. Because all my handles are mental makeup, it doesn't change. I changed it, but it changed back. Oh, that's weird. But yeah, I'll still obviously know your name and who you are. But there's a lot of people when I watch other lives and it said, I'm like, I don't even know who I'm saying hi to. Um, but I'm glad the main ones I know. We didn't get any trolls, nothing tonight. Winter Moon, sorry, phone died, had to charge. I'm back. Oh, okay, Winter Moon. Were you in the beginning? That shows how slow I am. I don't even remember. Oh yeah, because I asked you if you weren't sick today. See, I'm telling you, when you get, it's more than older too. It's that, unfortunately, I take medicine that, if taken in a long term, it's like it leads to. They said it could lead to, um, I don't know if it was dementia or Alzheimer's. I don't know which one it was, but it's like if I don't take this medicine, there's no way the pain that my body goes through. There's no way I would be able to survive it. So it's like I have to do this to, and then my memory and shit's going. It's kind of scary, but it's like going back. Like when they increased my dose, I did it when my dose increased. But then I tried it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this takes away so much pain. It's such a scary thing to have to make that choice. So yeah, I just don't remember shit anymore. I found a notebook of me documenting my dad's memory episodes. Boy, that was a sad read. I'm sure it was. Oh my goodness. Yeah. We didn't get any crazy trolls. No, it's been everybody, just the usual people. Nobody new coming in. Larry never showed back up. Hey, sweetums. Sweetums coming in. The new people coming in, hit that like so I can get up in the double digits. Oh, there we go. I got 8 likes now. Try to get 2 more. Uh, we just been going through some of my writing and stuff like that, and emotions as usual. But I was gonna get off at 4, but I guess I'll stay in a little bit longer since if people still want to chat, you guys let me know. Let me know. Do we get off or do we keep on chatting? I'm gonna be awake, so it's up to you guys if you guys are sleepy or not. My friend was telling me about heavy duty medicine. He said the perk had imploding. I don't ever I will never take a medicine that makes me feel high. Um I always say no to those because I don't want to literally have an addiction that doesn't come from like helping my pain is one thing, but I won't ever have anything like that. So I've never been that way. The medicine I take helps a little tiny bit, and that's about it. Helps my pain a little tiny bit, helps my anxiety a little tiny bit, and helps my sleep a little tiny bit. Stay with us if you can, please. I can't. I'm awake. I just wonder if you guys are awake. I'll stay. I'll stay on. Gina will be in there. He had no idea. He said he was tripping. Jeremy just ate breakfast. I'm push over. Hey, Cletus. Yeah, you guys. I'll stay on. I'm just making sure you guys aren't sleepy. Um, I don't even like my blood thinners. It makes me feel different. Isn't that? I'm sorry to hear you've been unwell. I'm always unwell, Sweetums. It's just it's extra right now. But my chronic illness keep me sick. It's just like sometimes I get just way more weaker than usual. But yeah, Mrs. Augustine, doesn't it suck to have to take you have to take medicine and the side effects from it? People don't understand how it makes you mentally feel different. And you have to take them. Like I said, I don't want to lose my memory. I used to remember movies. It's just crazy how much me and my sister talk to each other. And she always has to remind me stuff because I forget so easily now. So it is very scary. But I know a lot of that comes from the last trauma from the years too. But it's also this medicine that I can't stop taking. I wish we were all well and never had to endure pain ever. Exactly. Not pain, not anxiety, not like anxiety. Anxiety for me. If I didn't have medication for anxiety, if I didn't, what I have to do with my nails, if you always see me, my nails are short, and I hate that I have to cut my nails so short. But if I do not keep my nails short, I will be literally scratching my flesh open from anxiety, not even knowing it. That's how bad my anxiety is. That's how bad it naturally is. I did everything in the fucking world to try to prevent it. Had it my whole life. Nothing I could do. People are like, oh, you could do this, and I've done every fucking thing. It doesn't work. So it's like I have to be medicated. I have to have my nails disgustingly low. I could still do damage with that, but it's like so I try to counteract with my body, but my body will be in natural fight or flight. Oh, you're not gonna try to do anything to yourself? Then it's like, well, let's just rip your flesh open without even knowing it. So it's bad. I really hate when people think you can control certain things when sometimes you're just born with it and you can't fucking help it, and you're doing everything you could possibly be doing to stay existing. Sweetums, Jesse saw me. Oh, Sweetums didn't get to see you. Oh. Gina, maybe you gotta let Sweetum see you tonight? I don't know. I think Sweetum deserves it. It's up to you, though. Oh, she said it was a moment. She's like, you ain't about to get me again. Yeah, last night she changed her profile picture, Sweetums. We don't even know how you look either, Sweetums, though. And we're trying to get Winter Moon to do it, but well, I don't know how to do the step by step how to change your profile thing. But if you look it up, did you try to look it up, Winter Moon? Yes, it was a moment. Like I said, the first time she did it, I was crying like a baby. Winter, you're so cute. I love seeing you in the lives too. Yeah, all of you guys, I love seeing in the lives. Every time I see you, it's like we're a crew, you know. And yeah, I'm a dweeb. I can't figure it out. We'll have to try. Sweetums is a good time. Yeah. Like I said, I hope these more private lives without too many people coming in will bring out you guys' profile pictures maybe one day where we could get a little glimpse. Mrs. Augustine, that sounds perfect. But like I said, I understand the world and how cruel it is, and if you guys can't do it, but I do hope. I know if Winter Moon figures it out, I'll probably be crying over her picture too, even if she leaves it up for a few seconds. Uh, because I know the struggle of it all. But yeah, I hope this remains. I hope you guys it remains. It will remain a safe place because I'm not gonna let jerks come up in here and stay. Uh, you can take it how you want. I'm gonna do it, but only here. Oh, that would be nice, Winter Moon. Like I said, I understand if you could figure out and do it. You're gonna make me cry. I'm telling you. just, just a warning. It will, cause like I said, for me, I know what a huge deal that is. You know, for all the things that I struggled with and where I got, and even back in the day when I used to do videos, you know, where you could talk about anxiety and depression. I used to have people from other countries just start doing videos and say that I did this because of my channel, and I used to be crying over that stuff. It used to make me feel like, wow, I'm doing something, you know. I'm on for a channel where I am the only woman, really? These dudes are beasts, so they will always see the letter G. Really? Now I'm curious of what channel that is. What do they talk about? Then Gina, have your picture only on Gino, and not the Gina one. I've never been in a chat where there's only been guys. That's balls, I could never handle. Yeah, I don't. I am, what's it called? I can't even think of the damn name. Alpha. I'm telling you, even though I'm a woman, I am a fucking alpha male. And I think that's why I have a problem. Uh, you don't like with males around and they think they're the alphas. Like, bitch, please. Nobody's out alpha me to this day, motherfucker. So, I don't know. I always have that problem. I play like I'm not. I did in the past, so certain people would feel like they were, but they definitely weren't. You aren't gonna tell me the channel, Gina? I'm curious to know. If I was 6 foot tall, I'd be the most obnoxious alpha. See, that's the thing. I always had to make myself soft because everybody always said, "Oh, I'm intimidated by you," and all that shit. I should have just fucked people up. They get political conspiracy theories and even some Incels, everything goes except racism. Really? I don't want to be in the chat, but I'm just wondering who it is. What is an incel? I hear it all the time. I just don't know. And that channel, I bet, gets a lot of views and stuff. They don't stop them from saying stuff, I'm sure. Gina's not too toxic for you. I know Gina's probably just loving it. Because it's not going to be her opinions, it's their stupid opinions. Do you put your opinions up in there? Involuntarily celibate, nobody wants to have sexy time with them. Well, but I'm involuntary celibate, okay. Okay, I was about to say, I'm celibate. It feels like it's involuntary. But it wouldn't be if I literally wanted somebody to get somebody. I just don't choose. I choose not to. But look, YouTube hid that. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, YouTube hid that comment. I put show. I don't know if it. But really, why? Because it says sexy time or something. Give me a break. Oh, okay. That's what that means. They can't get none. Heck no, I say hey to my boy who is the host, and then I'm quiet. Okay. You're not gonna tell the name? You're keeping it a secret? I don't, YouTube hide comments because they're stupid, because I have not seen hardly any bad comments hidden. Like, the bad comments, they show it. And then they just hide random ones here and there. The host could, put words in that if somebody says it, it will do that, but I don't have any words where people, um, I should put a few words in for the racial aspect of it, but as far as I don't have any words where they're hidden, so I don't understand why YouTube hides anybody's stuff. I had my first hide here, first ever, way cool for me. I felt like a badass. Yeah, everybody gets it. I know when Desi was coming in here, every other thing she said, it was hidden. It just didn't make any sense at all. I think everybody at this point's comment's been hitting that's in here. Look, what's that one? I was talking about my autistic. Oh yeah, look, they hid that winter moon by my autistic brother and said it was mentally. Yeah, they hid that just now. So you just been censored again? Yeah, they hid it again. Oh my gosh. Whenever I comment on anything, I get Gina can get it. Gina is the dime. Oh, your purple G must be hot stuff. Oh my gosh. So you think they are, as far as your opinion, you think they are incels? Now that I know what that word means. Is the host an incel too? Is that a bad word to say? Do I stop saying that word on YouTube? Uh, yeah, I understand Winter Moon. That's just YouTube doing that stuff. Yeah, that is wild. I think unfortunately that word has been used. I don't think it's the autistic word, it's the other word. I think that word has been used in just so many bad ways and not what it's technically for. They probably just withhold it. Here we go again. Let's see. Yeah, they're not going to show that. Or I don't know if it's coming up because I'm putting show, but I don't think they're showing it. But yeah, I've seen in other people's videos being called that. They don't take that out when they're being called that. He went through a breakup and kind of went on a woman bashing rant, which brought all the. Oh, okay. So what made you want to listen to it, Tina? I'm curious because I don't know. Yeah, Gina was in YouTube jail before. Yeah, I saw that. That was by mistake, though. It's hard when I don't know if you ever been a mod in a chat, Mrs. Augustine, but the when you push for somebody to hide somebody, it will move to the next name real quick if the chat is moving. And so you're like in the middle of hiding the person that needs to be hid, and you end up hiding somebody by mistake because the names move so quick. It's and you really don't have much room. It's just they just need to change certain things with that. Cause I know I hid a few people and I had to unhide them when I mod certain chats. But that's only when you hide them. If you time them out, you can't take that back. Yeah. Yeah, I think even though that word's a diagnosis just now, I just don't think in general it's going to be shown on YouTube. Even though, like I said, when people call somebody that I see it clear as day. Yeah, I'm a mod for a channel. Oh, for 4 channels? But not good at it because my stupid hands, yeah. I'm sort of. Sometimes I get sick of being a mod too. I don't know. It's like it's good in a way, but then it's like sometimes when people expect you to be there every time and all that stuff. There's too much stuff going on all around. Some people expect too much. Not too much with the channels I mod for. They don't expect too much. You've never been a mod. Yeah, it is good to sort of stay neutral and not be a mod, but sometimes when you're modding, you get sort of into the politics of everybody's stuff and you don't want to be in it. I've been modding for with the one chick for years and he was her boyfriend. He started his own channel and I supported him, of course. So he knew me and modded me. Then they broke up. Oh, okay. So are you, after the breakup, are you still modding for both their channels? But okay, I could understand why you started watching him. I still feel new to all this. Yeah. I'm in only one channel. I'm like, oh, I wish I wasn't a mod, I think. Is being a mod stressful? Yeah, it is. It depends on the host. Some hosts are chill and stuff like that, but it it is stressful because some people like you get into if people know each other and stuff and they do like break off and they're not friends with each other anymore, but you're still friends with them because you're not in the middle of their friendship. And then it's like you sort of are in the middle when you're a mod in a way. But I don't ever change anything because the people being friends doesn't have anything to do with me being friends with them if they break up their friendships or relationships. Confession, I don't enjoy being a mom. Yes, freedoms. Uh, well, say you don't want to be a mom. Gina, I know you like being a mod, right? I think Gina's the number one like being a mod chick, or maybe not. Maybe do they get upset when you still mod? Yeah, I think so. That's why I say you get in the middle of it in a way when you're really not in the middle. Because like I said, I'm not gonna stop being somebody's mod or friend if somebody breaks off because they didn't do anything to me. If something's done to me personally, that's different. Or if they did something so out there that's outrageous, that's against my moral beliefs maybe, but that just hasn't happened. Yeah. But yeah, sometimes you just want to chill and watch. Um, Confession, I have 13 and I'm about, oh my gosh. At one point, it was 16. Damn, I have one, two. Well, the one that I'm like a mod on three of their channels. So what am I like five or something? Damn, Gina. How the hell do you choose who's live to go in? Do they all come in at different times? Like what the heck? You're wearing yourself thin there with that. But my live is chill. We hardly get any trolls in here. Only when I'm eating do the trolls come in for some reason. But for me, I feel like I went out of one because they don't come on often enough anymore. And then when they do, I feel like they just want you to drop everything and be in there. And it's like that's you're not putting any effort into it, so why should I? That's how I feel. Cause like I don't ever expect anybody to be in my lives. When I see you guys, I'm happy I see you guys, but I don't expect you to be there. And then especially when other people, I don't know if you know them. I don't do I ever see you in their chat? I don't think so. But what's it called? I don't ever expect anybody to be. And when I know that I see other people's lives that we share in common, the people, I'm like, oh, nobody's gonna show up here, and I just know that. But I still go live regardless. Well, if I'm in a live and I get alert and I'm a mod, I will leave the lot. Oh, okay. I unfortunately, I don't know if it's a. I could do two lives at once. I could play two lives at once if one live isn't as chatty as the next live. Then I could literally play two lives at once and go back and forth. That's what I do sometimes. I will always make yours, Eminem. Oh, Gina, thank you. Did the person break away from some winter moves trying to get down to trying to get down? Yes, they did. And when the random people get all mad and they're not reading their one message. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. That's just everybody. I feel like everybody needs to know how fast or how like for me I'm not missing messages because I have you guys on my computer screen so it's a way bigger window. But this small ass window they give you on your phone and that you're supposed to read, it sucks. You can't keep up, and then it always freezes and shit. Oh, winter getting chased. I didn't know you knew about that winter. Now I know if somebody comes out and says it's you, Winter. I'll be like, she told on me. I think I met you there. Oh, okay. Sweetums, you remember me, Winter, I found you in. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's not it. That's not the one. If, if that's, no, wait a minute. There's two. So, no, I forgot about that. That's not the one if that's what you're talking about. There's two people that, so we might have it mixed up. If it's on what Sweetums just commented, no, that's not the one. I hope she comes back. Dude, I don't remember when I met you. It feels like I've always known you weirdly. Oh, okay, yeah, it's not that one. I miss her. I don't know what happened between everybody with that. I wish I knew in a way. Cause Gina's everywhere. That's why I said Gina knows how to get. I'm in a lot of people's too, but I don't say a lot. Yeah, Sweetums. I miss that. And even on Instagram, I'm like, "Where are you? Are you okay?" Without saying too much, I know that she had struggled with a lot of stuff, and I just hope she's okay. That's all I really want to know in a way. Yeah, I jumped in live just chatting. I know. That's how it is. All right, I got eight. I got 8 likes. I didn't get to my 10, but I'll stay on till 5. And if we don't get 10, I gotta hop off here because I gotta do my lovely tuna fish and meds at 5. Uh, yeah, but I sometimes, like I said, I'm glad I'm a mod. I just don't want to get into like in between everybody else's stuff. You're still awake, Cherry? Did you finish your nails? All right, sweetums. Did you finish your nails? She said she can sew it. I know Gina's like the friend we always had. Yeah, that is in 20 minutes from you, West Coast people. Oh yeah. Oh, SB's 2 more. Sweeten's probably gonna make it go to 9. I forgot I ate a pepper red my eyes. It was like, oh no. Oh no. What pepper did you eat? Have you ever been asked not to mod for a channel by? No. Nobody's ever, that's what I said. Nobody's ever tried to put me in the middle of their shit. You just know sometimes where people are standoffish to you in their chat that they're a little, put off because you're in somebody else's, but nobody's ever, like, legit went to me and said, no, don't do that. That's why I'm glad, in a way, nobody's ever tried to put me in the middle of their shit. That scratcher coot. Oh my gosh. My dogs are just green. Oh, I know what that word is, but I'm not even gonna try to say it. What did you eat it with? Gina, now I'm assuming you scratched your cooch one time when you ate some peppers, but you don't eat hot stuff, right? Uh, oh no. Oh no, Jerry. Oh, is it 10? Oh, I got to 10. Hey, Sweetums, how did you do it? You only put one, or was somebody else came in there and did that? Yeah, you guys, I got to the double digits. I'll still stay on until 5 because I said that. You see 11 likes? I only see 10. Well, thank you guys for getting me there. Oh, you subbed with 2 other accounts. Thank you, Sweetums. I was cleaning my mom's. Oh no. Oh crap. I'm trying to remember if I ever had a time like that. I think I did, but I know I did. I just try to remember what I was doing with the peppers. Or was it hot chips? I think I always eat hot chips and I went to the bathroom because you know you wash your hands after you go to the bathroom. I think that's what happened to me. But yay, thank you, Sweetums came to the rescue tonight. We're talking about getting your cooch of spicy. Oh no, your eyelids are on fire. Oh gosh, and there's no way to really help that besides it wearing down. I don't think I ever got spice in my eye, but I think one time, I had some hot chips and I went to the bathroom and I got it down there, the spice from it. But she probably did try to wash it off her lids. It's gonna have to run its course with hot shit. That's usually what happens. Sweetums, you're so sweet. Yeah. I once touched Gorilla Glue and touched. Oh no! My eyes like a. Dude, not Gorilla Glue. You were probably able to wash that off, hopefully. You guys remember that lady that put Gorilla Glue in her hair like a dumbass? Oh my gosh. She was. Who does that? Where she had to have that surgery. And then stupid people try to follow in suit to see if they can get all the money. It's so dumb. Oh my gosh. I know as I get older, I find myself mixing stuff up and whatever. Hopefully, it never turns into something like that. Good thing I don't fuck with Gorilla Glue or anything. But you said, did you tell me what you were eating with the pepper cherry? Oh look, Sweetums! You gotta look at Gina T profile if you could see Sweetums. Hope that you were preparing. Wait a minute, Sweetums. Look at Gina T's profile pic. I hope that. Sweetums got the credit. Got everybody crying, Gina. I hope that's what you're preparing. Gina, you're Georgina. Yeah, for real. What you were preparing was at least worth the spice. Nice. I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah. We're gonna get you to have it up there one day, Gina. She's a fancy G in 2.5 seconds. Oh my gosh, I'm floored. Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Augustine. Well, is that the first time you saw her too, Mrs. Augustine? Aw. Girl crushed his sweetums. Oh, it's okay. Oh, look what you're doing to people, Gina. And like I tell people, just to tell you, when you do that, like what she's doing with her profile picture, it shows and then it goes back to the original one that she puts back up, and it doesn't show. It doesn't show up in my chat, the picture, just so you know. If any of you guys want to do it and trust the space one day to do it, just know that your picture doesn't show later on when people rewatch the video. And if by mistake it would ever show, I would go and just take my chat off so nobody would see it. So you guys don't have to worry about your picture ever being seen by anybody else afterwards. I respect the space. I respect your decisions to do that for it. So just know you're safe. I would never want you to feel exposed or anything. Well, I was all sad in that turn. That's what when she first did it. I was all sad too, and I kept on smiling that whole night when she did it at first for me. It was a moment, yeah, for sure. Winter Moon. I would never. Like I said, I know how it is. Just because I'm out there now, it's still hard for me, and it still took a long time. So just know this is a safe space, and like I said, I would never expose any of you with your pictures. I know what that means. I wonder if I add a like, will it change the likes? Just curious. Let's see. Oh, it did. I need to start liking my shit then, I guess. That takes a lot of courage. Yes, it does. Yeah, it disappears. I was just saying in case there was some glitch that, if you ever told me it's still up or something, I would take down the chat and just keep the video, but I always have the choice to keep the chat going or not. I could take it down. So it's a safe space. You guys remind me to like my own chat. So we'll add another like up in there. I'm gonna go back and like all my other chats. Everyone is so sweet, but it's the truth, Gina, too. I think, like I say, you deserve to, have your picture up just like anybody else and feel okay with it. But like I said, I know it takes a lot, and I'll never peer pressure you. I always joke around and everything, and the moments that you put up there are very sweet. And I hope you know that I'll never pressure you into anything. So you guys are all still feeling good about these late night lives. I should keep them up. I have a question. What do you guys profile mean? Wait, what do you guys profile mean? What do you mean? What does it mean? I guess I'm not getting the question. Oh, what does mental makeup mean? Oh, the names. For me, like I said, when I started my channel out 15 years ago, I just did like mental vlogs about agoraphobia and anxiety and depression and stuff. When you were able to talk about it more, like you can't talk about it now. But if you go back, I always talked about my struggle with everything, and I did makeup, so mental makeup. And it's just like mental makeup of the mind. it was combined. I just like the name of, anybody's mental makeup. I'm always curious about what the mind does and what decisions makes. Like I always watch like criminal stuff and stuff because I'm always wondering how somebody else's mind is. So their mental makeup. That's where mine comes from. What about you guys? Sweetums? Oh, it's like mom food. I always thought it was like a way to improve your mental health. Yeah. For me, it was trying to spread awareness, but YouTube shut that down. They don't like us talking about anything in my videos. Unless I talk about eating or eating, they slow my shit down anytime I talk about anything else. Uh, so is yours Sweetums? Is yours Sweetums because you're sweet? Mine is from Parks and Rec. Oh, okay. It's a corrupt company that puts sugar in the drinking water. Oh, okay. I never watched Parks and Rec. What about Winter Moon? Winter, if you go into your profile and hit the pencil edit, you then have the option without change. Oh, okay. We'll let Winter Moon read that. If you press the letter W in your case, it will access your gallery of photos. So, of course, you have to have a photo in your phone that you want to put up there first. I wonder if Cherry, are you still in here? I'm gonna say what your name is about. It's about Cherry Pop Rocks because she loves Pop Rocks. I think she might be trying to get the heat out of her eyes. Yeah, Grown Up Candy Company. Yeah, so it seems like it's sweet, but it's actually devious. Isn't that what sweets are? The shits aren't good for us, but oh, like I said, I'm a sugarholic. I'll say that it's horrible. But I usually have it under control to a certain extent. If I have my vegetables to eat at night, which I have not had the last 4 days, hopefully I get them tomorrow. For me, I have to wait until somebody's available to get my groceries in the house because I can't do it myself, so it kind of sucks. Right now, I would be happy because I'm like, oh, I'm about to go peel my cucumber and have my celery, but I can't because it's not in there. So I just gonna have to have tuna fish. Well, my screen name is a long story. My parents had to fill out my birth certificate. What? What? Your screen name's your name, right? You said it's a long story? If Larry doesn't come back by Monday, we know he literally ran from the rooms. That's crazy. Then hopefully Boogeyman stays away. Oh yeah, I can't see. What is your picture, Sweetums? It's always too light for me to see. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's their logo. A little blonde girl. It's just so light, I can't see it. Larry got back in it. He was fine. He was, like I said, he was talking to everybody. And then when I said we're reading the rooms, he was out. People shouldn't fear what they don't know anything about. And even if you do fear that somebody does something, have enough strength within yourself to know that you could battle negative stuff. Like, oh, am I buffering or anything? My computer just did that little loopy thing like I'm buffering. Let me know. Is the audio good? YouTube starts to throw you off anyway sometimes. It's like, you're done for the night, homie. But I still got 20 minutes to go, YouTube. You better leave me alone. Okay, it's all good. Alright. It only did it on my computer that I'm reading off of. Might have just been my computer doing that. All I see is 11 still. Well, you're like, some. I know it went up to 11 when I liked it. I don't see 12. So I wonder why it's not showing me current. Let me refresh this page, my computer. It still says 11. What's that? Uh, he left the first time during the rooms. Oh, really? Oh, I don't even remember that. I didn't know he was in for the first time I read them. I'm scared if my pic goes up, it will pop up again. Like how my name changes. Yeah. I don't think it will, because once you take the picture down and you put the M back up, it shouldn't. But I could understand your fear of it. If anything, if it's, I mean, I don't know if you want to do it where you could always create another YouTube account totally like has, like Gina has her Gina T account, so that if the picture were to stay, which I highly doubt it would, you wouldn't have to use that account to chat with. You'll still have this account to chat with. But I don't know if you want to go that far with the stuff. Yeah, just be safe. Do if it doesn't feel safe to you, don't do it. You know. Um, but I don't think I've never had my picture stuck on anything. And Jean has done it 4 times or 3 times so far. Yeah, put it in a different account. It's entirely if she knows how to do that stuff. Miss Lesson, that's why I put the fancy G. Yeah. Larry, don't feed the gators. I think Larry thought he was pimping all of us up in here. Oh, it was your third time? Because he was the only man besides Boogeyman when he popped up. Four, four, four. Would your moon read that? I don't know. He was for a few nights. I've only done this for how many nights have I done this? Is this my fourth night in a row? Or my third night in a row? He's only been there 2 times, I think, 2 or 3. Larry was supposed to be, yeah, the Florida tour guide. You guys really think this should be like a regular thing and you would be here? Because every time I do it, I'm like, no, they're not going to show up. You guys want me to keep on trying? Be honest. Because I am always awake at this time. I'm just usually playing my game. I've played my game so much, it's so bad that my fingers, now when I, because it's, you're tapping on your tablet or whatever. Now when I go to do something on my computer, my fingers, the nerves in it always go to that tapping motion. That is not good to be playing a game that hardcore that your nerves just start doing it on their own. But that's how much I try to distract my mind from life. I just don't know what else to do. Everything else, like I said, for my body to be in this pain, everything else hurts besides playing a game. You like it, Mrs. Augustine? Okay. Yeah, I think, like I said, I think I'll. Are you able to go down? No, you talking about go to sleep? No, I still play the game for like 3 more hours, and then I'll go to sleep maybe. But it's hard for me to sleep. Um, I'm sorry. I'm gonna hope it gets easier. I don't think it will. This has been my life for so long. I think I just have to adapt, and I try to adapt in better ways. Me going on here is better than me sitting playing this game for 8 hours instead of um. And I'm still getting like subscribers, even though they're slowly going up. Even though the people don't say hi or anything, there's people that are subscribing, so it's doing good. I'm trying to look at what game I play. I play. It's a YouTube game, so they're simple. But I play the YouTube games because they don't have ads. So the YouTube game that I play is called the one now that I'm playing is it's what is this word? It won't show the it's called Good Puzzle Sort Challenge. Good Puzzle Sort Challenge, and this is a game that's freaking addicting and hard. It doesn't look hard, but I'm on level 217. Yes, that is 217. That's how hardcore I'm going on this game. I have been stuck on one level and probably done it 200 times until I passed it. So I play this game hardcore. How many levels? I don't know. I YouTube games. I've gone to level 1,000, and it keeps on going up and up and up. So I don't know how much levels. I haven't run out of levels yet on the games that I play. One time after one of Jerry's all nighter, I didn't go to bed until that's how I am. I don't go to bed until around that time. Yeah, YouTube started having YouTube games a couple of months ago, I think. So I've been playing the simple games on there because some of them are too simple and stupid. They have Mrs. Pac-Man, but that game I can't figure out how to play it. It won't work on my tablet. But I find some games that I get into hardcore. Um, what is it called again? What the game called? It's called um Good Puzzle Sort Challenge. And all you are is sorting like little things on shelves and trying to get rid of all the items and stuff, but it gets complicated and hard and stuff. The shelves will move and rotate while others stay stable. Like, it's crazy. It gets really crazy. So yeah, Good Puzzle Sort Challenge. If you're into games that one will, like I said, I'm on like 217 or 19 level. You go hard on those late night lives, Gina, yeah. On the lives late night, I'm usually talking and also playing my game when somebody else is hosting, not me. But I don't play the game while I'm on my live. Is it like Candy Crush, but it's a shelf? Candy Crush is more, I guess it's like that in a way. Yeah, it's sort of like that. But yeah, the things are on the shelf and you have to clear them out, and there's way more behind them. There's left, like you clear one out and there's more on that shelf over and over, and then there'll be shelf stable, shelves rotating. It's just, I think it's harder than Candy Crush. Sweetums, I want to be the old lady who is in bed by night. Yeah, so do I. That joke ain't gonna happen. I'll be in bed and thinking I'm gonna fall asleep and I never do. You can't figure it out? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't done it in a long time. I have to be, but if it's like I get sad if I'm not addicted to a game because then my mind sits and just does too many things. So I always have to have a game to play. Yeah. Oh, that's sad, Winter, when you can't get your photo up. I wish I knew how to do it to tell you, but I don't. Like you said, I gotta go through all watching the videos and stuff to do mine. And I still have yet to do it because my pictures don't fit. You said y'all want to be me or see me, sweetums. Listen to YouTube channel called Down to Sleep, and he reads stories, and it's. I don't listen to comforting stories. I listen to people's scary stories that the person reads, and they. So I always listen to scary stories to try to go to sleep. Yeah, I was addicted to Candy Crush at one time too. But then it got up to I got up to high levels where you actually needed friends to pass the levels, and I didn't have no friends to give me shit, so I just deleted it. But I got pretty high up in that level. Oh, you want to be the old lady that goes to bed at 9 a.m. Why did that? How they hid that, sweetums? Like what the heck? All she said was, if you want to be the old lady in bed by 9 p.m., I meant, and they hid that. Like, give me a break, YouTube. Yeah, I listen to scary stories too. But they say psychology says that if you've had a life of tragedy and trauma and all that stuff, that basically you seek out that to feel okay with yourself. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I understand it. Do you know Tosh was the only eating channel I watched before? Really? Well, for me, back then, I still watch a few eating channels, it's not them, but, yeah, maybe the bed part, wow. But I used to watch Nikocado Avocado all the time. He was my, because he would do his videos like around 9 o'clock, and that's what time I ate. And he would do it every day. So since he showed up every day, this was before he started doing all the stupid bullshit. So, when he actually, didn't get into all the skits and all that crap. Oh, I can't see. I see it changed with your moon. I don't see the a face though. Oh, cause I see So I see the picture, but I won't be able to see your face because you're standing, right? Or do you guys see a face? Oh, yeah, it's your entire body. Yeah, I see that. I just can't see how you look because usually you gotta do the face up there. But that's cool. You put your picture. Are you gonna keep that up there, Winter? You should because nobody could see. I don't know, but I know if you want to take it down. But that is progress. Putting that up there, girl. You go, girl. Yeah, that's what I see, Sweetums. We see it. Oh, you're at the beach. Cool. Look at Winter Moon learning how to do this. That's cool. Um, but I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I watched Nicky Avocado more than anything because, like I said, he was every night. He didn't miss a day, So his routine became my routine, and then he started jacking everything up. So I had to try to find other people. Like I pushed myself to like, you have to watch other people because he's just going into the no good people. Yes, that was so brave, Winter. Now you're Summer Moon. I see you, Winter. She has long dark. See, I can't. I wish I could. There, and there's a. Yo, I know she gotta be tiny to have her full thing, her full body in there. Winter, now you can switch back if you want. Yeah, if she wants, she might want to keep it up there. Oh, they said it's too small. I always get mine's too big when I try to do the face one. And you said you're naturally strawberry blonde, Winter Moon. That's so cool. Okay. Gonna try to do the close up again. Yeah, I've never been told. I always say it always says my pictures are too big, so I try to get them smaller and smaller, and it will never take it. We're gonna give Winter a little bit of time to see if she can do the close up, and then I'll get off. Mine was too big. I was all up in your face. Like, look how my picture is. My picture's all up in your face too. Really, sweetums. And like I said, Gina says she sees them after we clear them to show, but I never see them cleared. The messages. So that's why I always make sure to read them out so people could see. Well, they could hear what was said or hidden. And I did. I took a nap like around. I took a nap from like 10 to 11, so I know my butt is gonna be up forever. I just don't understand why I can't stay asleep when I fall asleep at 10 at night. Why my brain won't just stay asleep until the next day. It is a smart idea to use a different account for your pick. Yeah. if you don't want to show it yet. With is this? I think they. What is this? What are you? Go fiddle your fiddler, bitch. How about that? What the fuck is this? It's like, what the, you don't understand common sense. This tells you what it is. Heck, it's alive. Let's see if they say anything. Like, uh, this is your worst nightmare. Yes, you have walked into hell. I should have said something like that instead of fiddle your diddle. Well, they aren't too much of a troll if they didn't respond to our shit. Freedom's guy didn't want to mess with my main account. Yeah. Especially since you're a freaking mod to 16 channels or whatever. Shit. Oh, here we go with the people today. Let's just see if we get some fun. Okay, we just gotta make sure that doesn't turn into a racist word. Fiddle your diddle was hilarious. uh, I'm always telling people do that in other people's lives. They could just go do that. Maybe they'll be happier. Yeah. Did Trolls come out at 5? Maybe I'll stay up for another 15 minutes to see if people are gonna fuck with me. I got time. I'm awake. No, I'm really waiting to see if Winter Moon could get her other picture up. I don't need stupid comments. Just gonna, I'm not blocking anybody, but just gonna remove stupid comments. I don't get why someone pop into a random live and say diabolical things for no reason. Not this live, but others. Yeah, I was waiting for something. This was just boring. That is that messed up of me for. I'm like, I'm waiting for somebody to troll, but I guess they really can't say anything. But I only get that, like I said, when I'm eating. Like I'm trying out, because I have a problem like eating in front of most people in general. I was starting to do it on lives because I'm like, if I could overcome this, that would be a big thing for me. And that's when the trolls come out the most, I think. I like we're all waiting for the trolls like a bunch of weirdos for real. I'm like, come on, I got it tonight. I didn't block them though. I just deleted their stuff. They could still come back with something a little bit better than that if they wanted to. Like I know you're boring ass trolls. We're really waiting for something to come in. You have a big head. You be quiet, Jerry. That's not a troll either. I know I got a big head. You got small lips. I know one day you're gonna punch me over that. Uh, I guess we weren't worth your time to troll. Wait, and a big head? You said I had a big head. I have a big head and a big head? Oh, yeah, big head holds big brain. Yeah, I don't know about that. You don't have a big head. You have chubby cheeks. You don't have a big head. Yeah. Believe me, only a few people in this family have big heads, and I'm just one of them. Um. All right, I'll wait till 5:15. Okay. I'm lost. Can't switch back. We'll have to figure it out. I guess later. Oh no, you don't think you can figure out to go back? You just do what you did and just put the W back up. I think I heard you call. Oh, wait, I think I heard you call her an OP, me pushing her into you. What's that? Wait, was there a troll? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong? What the hell? Okay, hold on a minute. Auntie, do you perform sacrifice or ritual? If I did, could I sacrifice your ass? Oh, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if there's weirdos. That's what I don't understand about that. Because I don't know that name whatsoever. If I do have family members that are that weird, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It is weird that the weirdness that has been coming from my chat has been something about sister, something. I don't see this in other chats, so I don't understand. So if you are a family member being a stupid dick ass, trying to put some fucking bullshit up in here, you're the dumbass. I don't know who the fuck you are, and I don't fucking care. If I don't have contact with you, I don't give a shit about you. Know that. I don't. That just doesn't make any fucking sense. That people do start saying cousin or blah blah blah. In my reality, I have no cousins. The people that call me aunts, whatever would it be, they're people that talk to me. The ones that I don't, they're no good fuckers. So I don't know what else to say. You don't affect me if you think you do. No, but that does sound like some people that are stupid in the family. So, um, it might be. I don't know, but if people don't understand, and that's why I say that's why I feel like I have to defend myself because when I do rune readings or tarot or whatever, some people in the family act like I'm doing something big or huge and it affects their life. If your life is of things if your life is fucked up, it's not because of me, it's because you're a stupid fucking asshole. And that's just it. Get your shit together. I have nothing to do with your winnings in life, your losings in life. I don't give a fuck about you. That's just plain and simple. And if I don't give a fuck about you, it's your fucking fault. Know that. That's all I gotta really say. I gotta do rituals. I don't do any of that type of shit. Like I said, I work in the light. I don't do things that will bring demonic shit towards me. I fight that type of shit. So if it's something personal, kiss my motherfucking ass and you can believe whatever you want to. 'Cause I'm sick of people talking about some cousin and all this coming up. I don't see it when I mod other people's channel, when I'm looking at other people's channel. I don't see those type of personal words in there. So I really feel like it might be somebody that's a little ass hurt. Stay ass hurt. I don't give a fuck. Gina Binks said he hopes Coco has a great weekend. Meow meow. How fragile do you hold on life? Has to be if you think someone else reading tarot cards affects you personally, like for real. I always say if I do read tarot, if I do read runes, I always have a warning. I always am not affected if people don't want to be involved in it. I never fucking do anything. I never read for anybody unless they say it. I'm not gonna read for some random motherfucker. I'm not gonna read for some fucker that's that I don't consider family. I'm not gonna have that shit up and like fuck you. Like you're the one that everybody that I'm not communicating with, they fucked up their own life. And for some reason they bring that shit towards me. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Wasn't nowhere around, had nothing to do with you fucking up your own life. But yet when my name comes out of somebody's mouth, it's like I was involved in something. Like, bitch, that's you. Sweetums, welcome to the late night crew. So yeah, I don't mean to sound rude or anything to anybody that doesn't understand how I am. But if the people that know me in the family know I tried to be there for everybody. I tried to love everybody. I tried to make sure everybody was okay. But when it came to the point where I got very sick, and I still am very sick, when my illness, all people did was ask me for money. And then once that was done, the only thing I said to them was, "You could contact me for any other reason, but if it's about money, you're not getting it." And that was all I heard from them. So, go fuck yourself if this is a personal. If this is family, go. I don't give a fuck. You're not family to me. Yeah. So you're gonna try and make it out that I'm some like voodoo type, witch type shit. Psh, believe me, if I had powers, I would have the power. I would put my shit to making some fucking money, not towards nobody fucking else. So fuck you if it is a personal thing. Did you block them, Cherry, or you just delete the comment? You blocked them too, because that's crazy. Been there, my own mother stole large amounts from my bank account, and when I found a bank slip, she strangled me. And oh my gosh, wow. Okay, yeah, I don't understand stupid people. Like I said, that seems like less random when it's fucking names like that. They even have cat tarot cards. Surely tarot can be. The thing is, um, I'm writing a book one day if I'm brave to. You should. That's how I feel too. Tarot and rune reading can be dangerous. It depends on the person that is doing it. There are plenty of people out there that will scam you, that will try to do ritual like things on you, that work in dark magic. There's plenty of tarot cards out readers out there that do that. What I'm saying is how I work with tarot or how I would work with runes. I'm not trying to get anything out of anybody. I'm trying to learn experience. I'm trying to show you guys, hey, these words help me through crisis and stuff like that. I don't, like I said, it doesn't work in dark magic whatsoever. If I buy something and it feels dark to me, I will not keep it. So I don't work in that type of shit. So it makes me mad when someone tries to contradict what I always. That's why I always have to defend myself when I'm reading something, or it always stops me from doing it because I got assholes like that. Yeah, that's terrible, Winter. Worse than Mommy Dearest. No wire hangers. That's terrible. Yeah, I still help her show her love and will never. Yeah, that's how, like my parents weren't the best parents or whatever, but I never, I always helped them until they passed away. I never held anything against them, no matter how much it fucked me up or whatever. I never treated them any different. And you shouldn't. If you feel like you're gonna take your, if even if you're justified in your anger, if you feel like you're gonna take it out on that person, you should just not deal with them. You shouldn't try to do things to them. I've never been the type of person to try to do something to somebody because they did it to me. Maybe when I was younger, like teenage years or something against people, but when I got up, and I'm not trying to fuck with people that did me wrong. I'm just trying to erase them from my life. That's the biggest punishment of all that you could do to somebody. You just fucking forget about them. You don't need to fucking try to do something to them. I think you should write it down. Like, it's all journal. That's why. So my journaling, I have books and books of journals. I have so many poems scattered all around and all that stuff. I would probably have a couple of books already. But like I said, I have a problem with the words and all that stuff. Freedom's God makes it hard, I think, to make me stronger, to prepare me for the bigger things. Yeah, we need the bigger things to start happening. We need these money in the pockets so we can help the people and everything. Um, Winter, I hope you're okay with your picture being up there. I feel bad because you can't change it, but you can't see your face. Like, if that's any comfort. Um, so maybe you're okay with that. I hope you don't feel bad that it's stuck up there. But just remember to the steps that you took to put it up there is the steps that you take to put the W back up there if you wanted to. Or you could go back to what Gina said to maybe change it. Go back in the comments because she told you how to do it. You're already strong. It's time for life to be easier, exactly. And for bigger, better things. I look like an ant. What do you mean you look like an ant? Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't see anything, so maybe, hopefully, that doesn't bother you too much. Um, I hope you just don't regret putting the picture up there. Now I got my blood pressure going high because I wondered if this is my fucking family being fucking assholes. Like, my channel's been here for 15 fucking years, and nobody, like I said, besides my sister and my daughter now sometimes, but nobody else in my family, gave a fuck about my content to even look at it. And I don't see how you could do that when you're family members. I would support my family members if they had channels, but nobody did but Cherry that you see in here. And now if these jokers are coming in trying to piss me off, like, I'm not pissed off where I'm like, oh, this is gonna affect me all the time. It just makes me wanna punch somebody in the face if it is family members. And don't be a bitch doing it this way. Use my motherfucking number. Do it that way. Don't bitch out in disguise. Um, that's all I gotta say. It's not gonna stop me from coming on live. I still am committed to this week and see how it turns out. I'll still be coming on like around 1 or 2 in the morning. Because like I said, besides the stupid bullshit that's only been 1% of these lives have been very positive for me, and I know it's helping out a lot of you guys. Um, When the live ends, Google it with the letter W. Find a cute one and screenshot it. Save it to your gallery and then choose it as your new Oh, okay. Winter Moon, do what Gina says there if you want to change it. Well, like I said, you can't see anything in it. Maybe you'll feel comfortable with that. You know, I'm always going to be like, maybe you want to keep it up, but like I said, I understand if you don't. And I feel special and honored that you wanted to even put it up for us in the live tonight. So, just do whatever makes you feel comfortable at the end of the day. I'm going to say goodnight because it is getting where the sun's about to come out. And gotta try to do a few things before I go to bed. And I don't want to get in my daughter's way when she started getting ready for work. Um, but oh, you said you're looking for another pick still. But I want to get off here because I got to get ready. I want to be able to get to the bathroom and stuff before my daughter starts to get ready for work. That's true because my face was like, hello, everyone. But you guys, thank you for coming on and sharing my early hours and keeping the conversation going and um, just I just believe the little steps you are taking, people are going to see it, and it helps people that you might not ever know, but it is helping them. Being brave and putting your pictures up for a few seconds and all that stuff. So, thank you guys for being night owls with me. So, good night, Gina. Good night, Winter Moon. Good night, Sweetums. Good night, Diane, if you're still around. Mrs. Augustine, Cherry. Sorry if I missed anybody. I think I got everybody that would be in here now. But thank you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you guys. If you guys don't come in, I understand though, but um alright you guys. Oh thank you, Winter Moon. Uh good night. Yeah, it is fun. You guys come back tomorrow if you can. Alright. I'll see you guys tomorrow.